Hello, and welcome to another episode of Movie Spoiler Alerts. Today we're talking about the 2014 science fiction monster film, Godzilla. So let's get started. The film opens in 1999 with scientists investigating a colossal skeleton unearthed in a collapsed mine in the Philippines. They find two giant spores, one dormant and one hatched with a trail leading out to sea. In Japan, a nuclear power plant experiences an unusual seismic activity and it is destroyed. Supervisor Joe Brody loses his wife in the reactor breach. 15 years later, Joe's son, Ford, a U.S. Navy explosive expert, must depart for Japan after his father Joe is detained for trespassing into the quarantine zone. Joe persuades Ford to accompany him to their old home in the quarantine zone to retrieve vital data. They successfully retrieve the data, but are discovered by soldiers and taken to a secret facility in the power plant's ruins. After several power failures, a giant winged creature emerges and escapes, destroying the facility. Joe is severely wounded and dies. The incident is reported around the world as just an earthquake. Ford joins the search for the creature, named a Muto, or a massive unidentified terrestrial organism. It is revealed to Ford that in 1954, a deep-sea expedition triggered the appearance of Godzilla, a massive lizard monster, who they believe preys on the Mutos. Ford reveals that Joe had monitored echolocation signals that indicated the Muto was communicating with something, most likely a second Muto. Mutos feed off nuclear energy, and the Muto attacks a Russian submarine and drops it onto land in Hawaii to eat the sub's nuclear material. Godzilla arrives, causing a tsunami in Honolulu, and briefly engages the Muto in battle, until it flees. Meanwhile, a second, larger, wingless Muto emerges from the other spore in Nevada and devastates Las Vegas. The scientists deduce that the second Muto is female, and the two Mutos will breed in San Francisco. Nuclear warheads are used to lure and destroy the monsters. Ford returns to the US and joins the team delivering the warheads by train, but the female Muto intercepts the train and devours most of the warheads. A single warhead is remaining and is airlifted with Ford to San Francisco to be activated after a confrontation between the military and Godzilla at the Golden Gate Bridge. The male Muto steals the warhead and takes it to the female, who forms a nest around it in the Chinatown area. While Godzilla and the Mutos battle, a strike team including Ford enters the city to find and disarm the warhead. Unable to access the timer, the rest of the team sets the warhead on a boat for disposal at sea. The Mutos are eventually able to get the upper hand, but Ford blows up the Muto nest, ultimately distracting the Mutos long enough for Godzilla to emerge victorious, killing both the Mutos. Godzilla then collapses on the city shore. With the rest of the team wiped out, Ford uses the last of his energy to get the boat with the warhead out to sea. He is rescued just before the warhead explodes and reunites with his family the following morning. Godzilla awakens, rising up from the destroyed San Francisco, and returns to sea. So that was the spoilers for Godzilla. If you have another film you'd like to see me spoil, please let me know in the comments below. Check out movie spoiler alerts on our various forms of social media listed below, and remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.